So I gotta leave you with peace, love, unity, and joy. I gotta leave you with a message of believing in yourself. I'm not just telling you this shit. This is how we got here. This is how we got here. Remember, the triumph of hip hop is that the entire government was against us. 1973, listen to me. Our parents were praying parents. I know a lot of people trying to get rid of God these days, but have your belief, hip hop did not start anywhere but with G-O-fucking-D. You cannot be an atheist and be in this culture. I'm a philosopher. I love atheism. I have arguments myself. But we cannot deny the truth of how we got here. None of us can explain the miraculousness of hip-hop. No one person can take credit for this magnificent global culture. Only a higher mind could perceive this. Listen, hip-hop starts in 73, Bronx, 1520, Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx. A guy named Cool DJ Hurt brings his sound system into a community center. And in that community center, he brought out a DJ technique that he called the merry-go-round. This merry-go-round technique focused on the instrumental breaks of records. Little guys like me, I lived 2 blocks away from her in 73, I was 8. Little dudes like me was up against the wall listening to all type of music. The minute the breaks came on, Kool Herc started rotating the breaks. He would only play the instrumental parts of the record. Little dudes like me started dancing to the break. This is where break dancing comes from. This is what b-boying, b-girling, breaking is the original term. This is where it comes from. Our arts are ancient. Breaking, MCing, graffiti art, DJing. These are human skills, not just entertainment pastimes. Breaking is dance. That's the beginning of human consciousness. MCing is spoken word, rhythmically rhyming and spoken word. That's using both sides of your brain, human intelligence. Graffiti writing, there is no other human writing before graffiti writing. And finally, DJing. Not this contraption you see up here, but the man behind it. The human skill onto technology. Don't let technology steal your humanity. DJing is all about human ingenuity on nature. These are human skills. Hip means to know. Hop is a form of movement. You skip, you hop. You hop. Hip, awareness, knowing I'm hip to this, I'm hip to that. Hop, springing forward. Together, hip, consciousness. Hop, springing forward. This is what hip hop is. Consciousness, springing forward. Intelligence, leaping up. There is no other interpretation for this magnificent culture. Now my last point. What is your responsibility to this culture? Everybody want to talk, say they down with the culture only because it's 50 years. But what happened to year 49, year 48, 45? What's going to happen in year 51, year 52, year 53? No, this is our culture. This is your culture. This is what you brought to the world. You're going to go down in world history for this. We need to take care of it. Why? Because it's our heritage. What is heritage? Your inheritance. What is your inheritance? What your ancestors pass on to you. Many of us in this room, in this space, had no inheritance. This is what puts us in poverty. Our mothers and fathers worked their ass off just for us to be right here, right now, and it still ain't enough. What we gonna do? Here we now stand in our ancestors' shoes. Dr. Martin Luther King, August 28th, 1963, he gave the I Have a Dream speech. We are 60 years anniversary. This is the 60th anniversary of the I Have a Dream speech. And the only place you see the I Have a Dream speech acted out is in hip hop. The only place in the world, y'all. Black people still got a problem, even with black people. White folks still got a fucking problem, even with white folk. Asians, Persians, Arabs, Latino. Nobody could do what Dr. King did or said. He said, I have a dream that one day the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners are gonna sit at the table of brotherhood and jam with each other, eat with each other. You don't see that nowhere but in hip hop. Other cultures, they may toy with it. But in our culture, we are above race, above class, above religion, above gender. We are hip hop. We should never forget this. It's not every day that you can launch a new civilization on the earth. Be proud of yourself. Love yourself. Believe in yourself. This is what hip hop did. None of us got jobs. Everybody up here unemployed. Keep it real, Cheeks. What's up? Where your job at? Right here. I'm right with you too. Nah, you looking at the unemployed. That's what, don't see no stars. See black entrepreneurs defeating the system. That's what you take with you. Support black businesses. I'm KRS-One. Peace, y'all.
One time, KRS.
Music and Kris, you the man all day. I want my photo, Cheeks. Get in here. Yo, turn some music on. What you got?
All right, real quick. All right, before we get out of here, was that a lesson or what, man? I'm almost embarrassed to come stand right here and talk right now. All right, so if you lost your keys, check. We got some keys for you, all right? So somebody, and we're catching an Uber out of here. If you lost your cell phone, check, okay? And thank y'all for coming. You had a good time? We made history again. Special shout out to the Durham Parks and Recreation for having this 53rd annual Bimbe Culture Arts Festival. I am Brian Dawson. Y'all be safe. Holla.